Today I will review with you about dot plot. So create a dot plot for the following set of the data. Then answer each of the question about the dot plot. So we have a number line. That means we're going to put this number on the number line. So let's start with the first number. I have a 3 and we have one of them. So I'm going to draw one dot. Next number I have is 12. Put 12 right here. I have one of them. 13, I have one of them. 14, 1. I have 2 for 15. 1, 2, and 2 for 16. What is the median of the dot plot? To find a median, that means I'm going to find the middle dot. So the middle dot will be found by taking the lowest point to the highest point until I can find the middle one. So I am ending with 14 and 15. So I'm gonna find the average of those two numbers by add them up and divide it by 2. So it's 29 divided by 2. I have 14.5. That is for the median. What is the range of the dot plot? The range or the spread of the dot plot will be found by taking the highest value, subtract it to the smallest value. So the highest is 16, the lowest is 3. So 16 minus 3 is 13. Is the range. Does the dot plot have any unique characteristic and what are they? So mention about characteristic, we can talk about what? Outlier. We can talk about the gap. We can talk about clustering or the peak, which is the highest point or the most appearing point. And then we can talk about characteristic at a skew to the right or they skew to the left or they are symmetrical. So we can look on this one. We can see right away 3 is the number by itself. So we have an outlier at 3. Do we have any gap? Yeah, we have gap from 3 to 12, right? Gap from 3 to 12. Clustering, I can say there's cluster around 15 and 16. Clustering mean what? Do you know what clustering mean? That the point like appear the same at some area. So cluster at 15 to 16. Do we have a peak? No, I don't see a peak, which is the maximum point at a skew to the right or skew to the left. This graph look like they skew left. Okay, number 2. The dot plot shows the number of pet people own based on survey. So some houses they have 1 pet. There are 4 houses that they have 4 pets. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 6 houses that have 2 pets. And then couple houses have 3. Couple houses have 4 pets. And then there's 1 house that have 5 pets. That's a lot, right? Find the mean number of the pet. Mean, average. Find the average. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, 1 and 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 and 2, 2 times 4 is 8. And I have 1 times 5 is 5. So we're gonna add these point up. 4 plus 12 is 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. 22 plus 8 is 30. 30 plus 5 is 35. And we're gonna divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we take 35 and divide it by 5. I got 7. Whoop, I'm sorry to tell you to divide it by 5. We can't divide it by 5. We're gonna have to divide by the number of dots. I'm sorry. So how many dots do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15. We need to then divide by the number of pet people own, right? So 35 divided by 5, by 15. It keeps on saying 5. I got 2.3. And we can say the average people that have the pet is 2 pet, right? We can round this to 2 pet. Average people have 2 pets. Number 3, what is the mode? The mode is the most happen, is the most dot, is 2. Same thing for highest number of pets someone own is 2, right? Highest right here. What does the pig tell you about the crab? So the pig is also at 2, and it's telling me what? The highest number of pet someone have is how many pet? Is 2 pet. Yep. Number 3. The dot plot below show the number of goals a soccer team scored during a game for the whole season. So there is this is the number of goals they score. Sometimes they score 0, sometimes they score 7, right? So what is the range? So highest subtract to smallest. So the range from 0 to 7 is 7. How many times did the team score less than 2 goals? The team scored less than 2. This is 2. But less than 2 will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times that they score less than 2 goals. True or false? The team scored 3 goals in 4 different games. Let's see. So they do it 3 right here, 3 right here, 3 right here, and 3 right here. So the answer will be true. So the team scored 3 goals in 4 different games. Yep. Letter D, how many times did the team score 5 goals? So this is the 5. They do how many times? How many times did the team score 5 goals? 3 times. Number 4, the dot plot show the number of our kids spend on homework each week. What is the gap in the data? So there's a gap right here at 7. How many students don't study? Don't study, that means they spend 0 hours. So there's 1 kid that don't study. What is the median number of our kids study for each week? So find the median. I'm gonna find the middle dot. Middle dot. I like to count from highest to lowest, right? 9, 0, 8, 6. I have 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to take 3 from the 1. 1, 2, 3. For 5, I have 2 of them. I'm going to take 2 from the 2 as well. For 4, I'm going to have take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the one that is the median, the middle dot.